Next is the old coat. For the 29th we have the 28th we have the old coat. Katie Kitten loved school. One day her teacher, Mrs. Tabby, said, "We are going to do a play. It's all about wild animals." Mrs. Tabby asked everyone to think about what animal they would like to be. Katie knew right away. "I'm going to be an elephant," she said. "Good," said Mrs. Tabby. Katie's friend Tim didn't know what he wanted to be. "I'm sure you'll think of something," said Mrs. Tabby. When Katie got home, she told Ma Perkins about the play. "We'll have to make a costume," said Ma. "I've got just a thing for an elephant." Ma Perkins fetched an old gray coat that belonged to Papa. "I've been meaning to take this thing to the garage sale," said Mama. Katie put it on. Of course, it was much too big. "We could get 2 of you in there," said Ma. Katie thought of her friend Tim, and she had an idea. "We could be an elephant together," she said. Katie took the coat to school the next day, and Tim said he would love to be an elephant. The 2 friends bent over, and Mrs. Tabby draped the coat across their backs. One sleeve dangled down in front, just like a trunk. "You have to practice trumpeting," said Mrs. Tabby. A week later, Ma and Pa Perkins went to see Katie's school play. When Katie and Tim took a bow, everyone clapped and cheered. Pa looked cheerfully at the elephant. So that's where my old coat got to," he said. Right? So, look at that elephant. They did so good, and they worked together to do it. Look at that elephant. Next is Lord Ull's daughter. The chieftain of the Highland bowed. "Cries, boatman, do not tarry, and I'll give thee a silver pound to row us over the ferry. Now who beyond would like Lochid's, the dark and stormy waters? Oh, I'm the chief of Ulva Isles, and the Lord Ullin's daughter. And fast before her father's man 3 days we fled together. For should he find us in the glen, my blood would strain the hither. The horsemen had behind us rode, should they our steps discover, then who will cheer my bonny bride when they have slain her lover?" Outspoke the hardly Highland welt, "I'll go, my chief, I'm ready. It is not for your silver bright, but your wisdom, lady. And by my word the bonny bird in danger shall not tarry. So thought the waves are ragging white, I'll row you over the ferry." By this the storm grew loud a space. The water wetted was shrieking, and the scrounds of heaven, each face, grew dark as they were speaking. But still the wilder blew the wind, and the night grew drearier. Adown the glen rode amid men, their trampling sounded nearer. "Oh, hasten thee, haste," the ladies' cries, "though tempest round us gather. I'll meet the raging of the skies, but not an angry father. The boat has left a stormy land, the stormy seas before her, when oh, too strong for human hand, the tempest goes over her." And still they rode amidst the war of waters fast privileging. Lord Ullin's reached the faithful shores. His wrath was changing to wailing. For sure dismayed through storms and shade, his child he had discovered. One lonely hand she stretched for aid. and one was round her lover. Come back, he cried in grief across the stormy water, and I'll forgive you, Highland chief, my daughter, oh my daughter. Thus vain the Lord waves lavished, the shore returned the age privileged, and waters wild went over her child, and he was left lamenting. Oh. Karina, baby, I love you, and I miss you, and life is just hard, you know? Life can just be really, really hard, and you have to get through everything in life. Life isn't always going to be easy. It's not fair. Life is never going to be fair. You always got to remember that. And you just got to go with it, you know? I hope that you're happy and that you're healthy and that you're loving your life that you're living right now and that you're content. Mama will always love you. I will always love you, and I miss you so much. And you know, if I was there, I'd be doing anything that you wanted me to do with you. Whether that was painting or drawing or reading storybooks or going somewhere. I love you, and I miss you so much. That's 2. We sit and watch the rain as it falls from the sky, and we are glad to be inside where it is warm and dry. Oh yes, I do love the rain. It keeps the earth so clean and helps the pretty flowers grow from the mountains to the streams. Karina, baby, I love you and I miss you, honey. I miss you so much. I can't wait to see you.